Hey, do you like John Carpenter films?
They're okay.
His early work was a little too sci-fi for my taste, but when Halloween came out in '78, I really think he came into his own commercially and artistically. The whole film has a clear, crisp visual sheen of realism that really gives the film a big boost. He's been compared to Wes Craven, but I think John had a bit more of a bitter, cynical sense of horror.
Hey, Haberstrom.
Yes,
Why are
Alan.
there copies of style sections all over your place? Do you have a dog, a little chow or something?
No, Alan.
Is that a raincoat?
Yes, it is. In '78, Carpenter released this. Halloween is his most accomplished film, which I think is his undisputed masterpiece. A film so well done, most people probably didn't notice the low budget, but they should because it's not just about the comforts of conformity, it's about the importance of trends. It's also a personal statement about the director himself. Hey, Paul!
Dun 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 dun.
Sorry about that. Welcome to Popcorn Daddy. We are doing a review of Halloween 1978. Stay tuned. Hey, I am sorry I kind of messed up the American Psycho parody whenever I was talking about the bitter and cynical part as well as the ending. Please don't be mad at me, I'm only human, yo. But no, okay, so going on to the actual Halloween review. Yes, I do consider this movie a masterpiece and it's getting a 10 out of 10, hands down. But yeah, like I might do like a little word for word here. But yeah, it starts off with an amazing shot of Michael stalking like around pretty much. You're seeing from like his perspective, and then like as he's creeping, you see his sister Judith with her boyfriend pretty much. The guy only lasts like 3 minutes with her, but yeah, like after he leaves, Michael grabs like a knife, and then he walks up, grabs the clown mask, and begins stabbing her in the tits, and then you get the legendary opening where you get the dun, 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 introducing like all the cast, like Donald Pleasance, the legend himself, Jamie Lee Curtis. It was written by John Carpenter and Deborah Hill, so and so. But yeah, moving forward, it starts off with Loomis and Marion Chambers going up to Smith's Grove, and Michael and all the other like patients are like out in their garbs and whatnot. Loomis gets out trying to open up the gate. Michael hops on top of the station wagon and messes with Marion Chambers pretty much. And like as he smacks like the windows and stuff, he chases her out of the station wagon, and like he ends up taking it and drives off. Eventually, like later on, Loomis finds a tow truck with a mechanic whose clothes had been stolen and Michael's garbs just tossed out, and it had like a little Red Rabbit matchbook. But yeah, okay, so it hops over to like Lori pretty much. Her father gave her a key to take over to the Myers house. She runs into Tommy Doyle, and he's like, "You shouldn't go up there. It belongs to the boogeyman." But yeah, like she messes with him a little bit, and Michael's actually in the house watching out the window, but as she's walking away, he's at the door like directly watching her. And like it eventually goes over to Michael trying to find like Lori after that, where he actually stalks her. He sees her like at her school pretty much, and then he finds Tommy Doyle so he could find Lori. Like she looks out the window, he's not there like the second time she looks, and it goes to a scene where pretty much Annie, Linda, and Lori are all walking and whatnot, and Annie yells out, "Speed kills!" He slams on the brakes like he's ready to kill him pretty much, and then yeah, so as that goes on, then like I think Linda leaves like the group or whatnot, and then Annie like Lori sees Michael like in the bushes, and then he disappears, and then Annie goes up to the bushes, plays a prank on Lori by saying there's a cute boy there who wants to ask her out, and she goes up, nobody's there. Then Annie's like, "Geez, you're seeing guys in bushes now." So going on, then they go back to like Lori's house. Yeah, Lori's house or whatnot, and then she looks out the window, sees Michael by the laundry and stuff like that. She gets two different phone calls. The first one was silent, and then the second one was Annie. She's like, "Why'd you hang up?" Then it goes on to like the scene where they're in the car. I'm actually kind of missing some context. It's been a bit since I've actually seen the movie, but yeah, they're in the car smoking a doobie or cigarette or something like that, worried that Sheriff Brackett will actually smell it, because whenever they're pulling up, they pull up to a hardware store and find out that there was a Halloween mask and some rope actually stolen pretty much from the hardware store. You also got Donald Pleasance coming up talking to Sheriff Brackett, like in the background as they pull off. While they're in the car or whatnot, Lori mentioned she would actually go to dance with Ben Tramer. But yeah, like in the scene where Loomis and Sheriff Brackett were like talking, Michael pulls up like a kid trying to hide from their parents, like whenever they skip school, pretty much. But yeah, so as they like go to their prospective babysitting houses, pretty much, Michael actually pulls a little forward and then goes over to where Annie's babysitting. He ends up locking Annie into the laundry room, and Lindsay had to help her get out. She calls Lori to ask if she could babysit Lindsay so she can go get Paul, pretty much. And then Annie makes a deal with Lindsay to set up a like movie date with Tommy Doyle, and she takes her like over to Lori's house. Goes back into the car, gets killed. Then Linda shows up. Well, okay, so also Tommy Doyle actually sees like Michael outside and then freaks out. And then like it also freaks Lindsay out and stuff like that. But yeah, as it going on, Linda shows up with Bob, and he's a creep. Like, okay, so like they're joking around. She's like he ends up saying he'll take Annie's clothes off as well as Lindsay's clothes off. I'm like, what the heck is this guy on? Like, seriously, it was like really stupid. But yeah, in the scene, like Bob goes down for a beer, I think either for himself or like for both of them, and then Michael pins him to like a cabinet or a closet door. Does the legendary head tilt, which I gotta say, it is phenomenal. But yeah, he comes back up in a like sheet garb with glasses, and then ends up Linda calls like Lori, or Lori calls Linda. I forget which one, but yeah, they end up talking on the phone or whatnot, and then that's when Michael takes the phone cord and strangles Linda. And then it freaks Lori out, and then Michael grabs the phone, breathing heavily into it, and that kind of baited Lori over to like the house. So Lori gets over to the house. She ends up finding her friends like dead. The Judith headstone is actually above, I think, I'm not sure, was it Annie or Linda? But yeah, like Bob's like tied up. Like Michael moves like Bob like upstairs, and then he ties him up, and then like when Lori opens the closet, he falls down, freaks out. Michael starts chasing her. She goes over to her house, gets like a sewing needle, stabs Michael in the neck. She also hides in the closet. Michael breaks it down. Then she stabs him in the eye with a clothing, like the thing you hang your clothes on. Clothespin? No, not clothespin. Okay, what is that? But no, okay, so that's gonna bug me. But yeah, okay, so like after that, like she has Michael down and whatnot. She has the kids go out, and like they're screaming. Loomis is walking about the neighborhood. He sees them scream. She goes to like the side of a like room. Michael does the whole like Undertaker. Well, I guess Michael did it first, but like he does that slow sit-up thing he usually does, like his recharge period. Starts getting up, stalking her. They have a fight. She pulls his like mask off, and then like Loomis shows up after he's putting like the mask back on, shoots him 6 times. I think it's actually 7, but he's like, he gets to the point like in other movies, like I shot him 6 times. But yeah, so like as he does that, he shoots Michael off the thing. He disappears, and it's like all you hear is like Michael breathing. So like Loomis is like terrified at the end, and then like it's kind of left off like, is he alive? Is he like, what is he? Is he like superhuman, or like there was like a mysterious scene, stuff like that. But yeah, overall, like I said, I am a huge fan of Halloween. It's just been a bit since I've actually watched it, like last year. I need to get a new DVD of it, or actually see it on a streaming site. But yeah, definitely gonna give this movie a 10 out of 10. This has been Popcorn Daddy. Have a great day. Like, subscribe, and hit that noti bell. Enjoy your day.